Hey beautiful souls, welcome to my channel of Bless Your Body. It's Bri. Today we have a nice beautiful flow to flow with the beach, flow with the waves. Here we have it, this beautiful location. So let's grab a yoga mat and find a beautiful place, hopefully find some waves near you, and let's get started. So to get started here, let's go ahead and just find a comfortable seat. Checking in with our bodies. If you're familiar with it, you can join me in an ujjayi breath. If you are not, just go ahead and do some deep inhales and exhales. Checking in with your body here. Feeling if you have any tension anywhere in your body. Just recognizing it. But then bringing your attention to your breath. As you fill the body with oxygen. And release the oxygen. Let's go ahead and place our hands next to our hips and slowly walk out that right hand over to the right side of your mat. You can lower the forearm down to the ground, taking the left hand, sending it up towards the sky, creating a side bend here. Stretching out the left side of my body. Slowly gonna walk the fingers up, bringing that left hand down. I'm going to go ahead and now walk the left fingers all the way over to the left side of the mat. And then bringing that forearm down to the ground, bringing the right arm up towards the sky. Creating this nice side stretch for the right side of my body. Breathing with each posture, each asana that we go into. Breath is what gives us life, the pranayama. Slowly walk that hand back, bringing the right hand down to the ground. Let's go ahead and lightly roll out our neck. So coming back to our comfortable seat, let's go ahead and drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Rolling it forward, left ear to left shoulder. Rolling it forward, right ear to right shoulder. Rolling it forward, left ear to left shoulder. Again, right ear to right shoulder. Bringing over the left ear to left shoulder. Slowly bring your head back up to center. Let's go ahead and we're going to extend our arms up towards the sky. Twisting over to the right, bringing the right hand in the back, left hand in the front. I'm going to go ahead and take the left hand, place it on my right knee, and create a twist here, looking over that right shoulder. Slowly coming up the center, arms both up towards the sky, stretch tall, elongating that spine, and slowly twist over to the left. Bring my left hand down behind me, my right hand in front onto the left knee, and looking over that left shoulder, creating a twist. Slowly come back to center. Keeping my hands down, I'm going to go ahead and walk both my hands out towards the sides of the mats here. And by doing so, I'm going to slowly bring my chest down towards the ground, melting down to the ground here. Taking a moment here while your face is close to the ground. Maybe you're outside, maybe you see grass. I see little bits of shells and sands. Maybe you just see the ground in your room. Seeing closely what you see. Slowly walk our hands up. From here, let's just do some big arm circles with the arms. So coming forward, bringing them all the way up and bringing them back. Making big arm circles with the arms here. Going again, big arm circle. Let's switch directions. Good job, everybody. So from here, let's go ahead and roll over into a table pose. Meeting me in table here. And from here, we're just slowly going to lift our knees to stretch out the tops of our ankles. So lifting up the knees, bringing that gaze slightly forward, stretching out the tops of the ankles here. Maybe bringing one knee down at a time, twisting the hips at the same time, stretching out one ankle at a time. Slowly coming down to table. From here, let's go ahead and extend the left leg back towards the sky, making some ankle circles here in any direction you choose. Let's switch directions. From here, let's go ahead and extend the right arm up towards the sky, bringing it right out in front of you, creating an alignment. Let's go ahead and bring the elbow to the knee, hugging it in. Extending it back up to the sky, trying to bring it up towards the sky now. Instead of creating the straight line, try to create a bend in the line. Bringing knee to your elbow again. Extending it out, creating the line, straight line here. Bringing the right hand down. Let's just go ahead, slowly bring the chest down, keeping the back leg up. Lightly placing the chin on the ground, holding yourself up with your hands. Point and flex that foot. Slowly come up. Let's go ahead, bring the left leg through to pigeon. Extending, shining that heart forward. Light back bend here. And come all the way down to the ground. Creating a little pillow for your head, melting down. Slowly come up. Let's go ahead, bring the right leg. We're going to bring it all the way over to the left side of this left knee, hugging it into our chest. Sitting up tall, let's go ahead, twist over to the right side, looking over that right shoulder. Go ahead, twist all the way around. Keep twisting till you meet me in a table in the opposite direction. From here, let's go ahead, extend the right leg back up towards the sky. Let's make some ankle circles in any direction you choose. Let's switch directions. And from here, let's go ahead and extend the left arm out in front of you, creating a line, pointing the toe in the back. Let's go ahead, bring the knee to the elbow, hugging it in. Extending it out, but instead of being straight, let's go ahead, curve the line. So hand up towards the sky, foot up towards the sky. Bring the elbow to the knee again, hugging it in. Coming back out, creating that straight line between the fingers and the toes. Let's go ahead, bring that left hand down. And from here, let's just slowly lower down, creating a light chin balance here. Light chin on the ground, supporting with your hands and your wrists. Pointing that toe in the back, those right toes. And slowly wave your body up. Bring the right leg through to pigeon. From here, make a light back bend, looking up towards the sky. And slowly come forward. Create a little pillow for your head and melting down to the ground. Slowly come up. From here, let's go ahead and bring the back left leg all the way around to the opposite side of the right knee. So right side of the right knee, hugging it in towards your chest. Sitting up tall. Let's go ahead and hug it in with our right arm, looking over our left shoulder. Let's go ahead, twist all the way to the right, all the way, keep twisting, until you meet me in a table, facing the top of your mat again. From here, let's go ahead and prepare ourselves and push back into a downward dog. Let's go ahead and pedal our feet here, walking our dog. Let's go ahead and extend the left leg up towards the sky. Step it all the way through to low lunge. Coming up, arms up towards the sky. Let's go ahead and bring the right hand in the back, left hand in the front, and let's reverse the warrior. From here, let's go ahead and bring it all the way. Try to bring the left hand down to the ground, right hand up. Shift your gaze over to those right fingers. Bring that right hand down to the ground. Let's go ahead, extend, straighten out that left leg, and just shine that heart forward. Bringing one hand on each side of the foot and melt down to the knee, nose to your knee here. Slowly come up into a low lunge. Let's tuck those right back toes and push back into a downward dog. Let's pedal the feet again, walk the dog. Let's go ahead, step the right leg through to a low lunge. Slowly coming up, arms up towards the sky. Let's go ahead, left hand in the back, right hand in the front. Let's reverse the warrior. Looking up towards those top fingers, finding your balance. Slowly coming all the way forward. Hand is on the inside of the foot, left hand up towards the sky. Shift your gaze upwards towards those left fingers. Let's go ahead, bring the left hand down. And from here, let's go ahead, straighten out the right leg. Take one hand on each side of the foot and bring your nose to your knee. Go ahead and slowly come back to a low lunge. Tucking that toe behind you, pushing back into a downward dog. Let's go ahead and walk the dog here. Now slowly take the right leg over the left, left over the right, and keep crossing till you meet the middle of the mat. Into a forward fold here. Let's go ahead, grab our elbows and just hang back and forth. From here, let's just take 2 steps forward. Bring your hands down to the ground as close as you can get. Come up to a half lift, bring my hands to my shins. Straight spine. Coming all the way back down to the ground. And from here, we're slowly going to wave our body up, bringing it up slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. The last thing that should come up is your head. Beautiful. Let's go ahead, swan dive your arms up. Swan dive yourself all the way down to forward fold. Let's go ahead, take the left leg, step it back into a high lunge. From here, I want you to transition into a warrior 3. So slowly leaning your body forward. And as you do, shifting your weight into that front right leg, slowly picking up the back and creating this straight line here. Maybe having a micro bend in that right leg, the standing leg. From here, I want you to go ahead, try to bring your left hand down to the ground, right hand up. Looking over to the right, to a half moon. Slowly bring both hands down to the ground, standing split. Try to bring that back left leg up as high as you can get it. Slowly come all the way up, transition back into a high lunge. Go ahead, shift your feet facing forward, coming to a goddess pose. Bring your hands to heart center. Transition, shift your feet again. Left foot facing forward to a high lunge, facing the opposite direction. Left leg is forward, right leg is in the back. From here, we're going to transition into a warrior 3. So slowly leaning that chest forward. And as you lean forward, lifting up that back foot, finding your alignment. Let's go ahead, try to bring the right hand down to the ground, left hand up, looking over to the left. Pointing the toe in the back. From here, bring both hands down to the ground to a standing split. Wherever you're at, slowly come back to a high lunge. Come back to center to a goddess pose. Open your hands up towards the side. Goddess pose here. Here, I want you to stretch over to the right. Coming back to center, stretching over to the left. Coming back to center, stretching over to the right. Come back to center, stretching over to the left. coming to center, bring your hands to heart center. From here, let's go ahead, go into a wide-legged forward fold. Placing your hands on the ground here. If you can place your forearms down to the ground. Breathing here. Slowly bring that chest up. Let's go ahead, shift over, bring your hands to that right foot on each side. Coming back into a table. Taking a breath here for a moment. Let's come into a hero pose. Hero seated pose. Legs together. From here, we're going to slowly bring our hips up towards the sky. And from here, you can either just place your hands on your lower back and shine that heart forward, or if you want to go ahead into a camel pose, let's go ahead, take our left hand on the left ankle, bring the right hand all the way around onto that right ankle. Bring the left hand up, bring it all the way around to a seated hero. Now, if you want to find a fluid movement between them to kind of make it fun, I'm going to be seated here, take my hand on my right ankle, and as I take this left hand and bring it up around into a circle, that's when I'm going to lift my hips up to meet the left hand with the left ankle. So whenever you're ready, I'm seated, slowly rise, taking that hand around and meeting it onto the ankle. And slowly bring the right hand up all the way around to a hero pose. From here, meet me in a seated pose. Coming to butterfly. Pushing the legs open with your elbows coming down to the ground. Trying to bring your nose to your toes. Slowly come up. And from here, we're going to go into Savasana. So I'm going to keep my legs in butterfly pose, but if you want, you can extend them out straight. So coming here, opening my heart, lying flat down onto the ground. Slowly bring your hands to heart center. Thanking yourself for showing up today, thanking your body. Bringing your hands to your third eye. For enlightenment, creating your true identity, creating your dream life for manifestation. Bring your hands back to heart center. The divine light in me recognizes and sends divine light to you. Namaste.